stay on course.
This particular man, which I believe his mandate is stolen, has always been calming the nerves of every Nigerian youth, and there's something particularly about the way he speaks. And I see him as being a very, very smart person, a very, very intelligent person, because he doesn't want anything that will spill blood. Now, watch this interview where he had with these presenters at Channels TV. He did very well. Just take a look at this video and we'll get right back.
Well, for me, is you go into a competition, especially in a transactional country as Nigeria, you expect all sorts. And whatever the outcome, the most important thing is to stay on course. And for me, I'm on course on this because we've seen probably what I consider the worst election in our recent history because of the electoral law of 2022, which gave so much hope, and the huge expenditure we put into technology. You know what it means, spending over $1 billion, 400 billion. So there was so much that was promised. And then we went back to where we used to be. For me, that is very, very devastating. In a country as big as Nigeria, the giant of Africa, and supposedly a nation that should be celebrated globally, 63 years after independence, cannot conduct a simple election. Just election. That's how I feel. But for me, the struggle is on. We must reverse this situation.
So are you hurt? Are you saddened? Do you have hope? I just want to understand your mental state now.
I'm not hurt personally. I'm not saddened personally. But I am for my country and the future. It portends for the young ones and the future generation. Because we can't go on this way. It must be a better place. We must bequeath them a better place. It is about the future of the society. We have, my generation will say, we've lost it. But we must build a better place for them. And that building the better place is why I'm saddened. Because a simple thing as conducting an election. I can assure anybody that if today I'm in service, Nigeria will not spend near what was spent, and will have a first-class election that will be celebrated globally. Look at the editorials globally all over the newspapers, starting from the Financial Times to the Economist to everything, to Chatham House, that doesn't, institutions that don't make comments, is not making comment, bringing us so low in Committee of Nations. Even one of the rating agencies downgraded our rating. But it is a junk rating. Why bring us that low again?
Which of the ratings do you refer to?
Let me remember. I remember it because of this, because I have quite a number of them.
Okay, I just also want to understand, because this is not the first time participating in elections. I mean, you participated in governorship, you've been a running mate, and a lot of people have spoken about previous elections. You think that this is the worst in the country's recent history?
Yes, it is the worst because of, like I said, remember, I said because of the law, the 2022 law, that gave so much hope when it was passed, because all those loopholes and difficulties we used to have were taken care of. And then again, we invested in technology, which was supposed to make it seamless. And that was so much noise of form pulling booth to server, and everybody would see it globally, and we advertise it. Go and look at the speech of the APC presidential candidate at Chatham House. Go and look at my own speech. Go and look at the speech of the INEC chairman in Chatham. Everybody paid so much. emphasis on the law and the technology. In fact, the APC presidential candidate said that the winner, that the BVAS is evolutionary, that the winner of next election requires an overwhelming mandate of the people to have the courage to be able to do the right things for the country. I've said the same thing, and the chairman of INEC said it will be there for the world to watch, that they can watch it from there. I mean, what else do you expect, guy? When you promise so much, I didn't even meet the minimum.
Mr. B, that's still the bone of contention here. I know that the national chairman of your party had seemingly passed a vote of no confidence on INEC, and INEC has painstakingly, through television appearances and press briefings, reassured that it has nothing to hide and that it will make documents available. Following all of those efforts by INEC, are you satisfied now? Have you been granted access to inspect the information on the BVAS machines used for the presidential election?
Well, it's not our chairman of our party that passed vote of no confidence. Nigerians have. It's not chairman of our party. Everybody, including you, I'm sure, have the vote of no confidence in them. You might not say it here.
I mean, you can't be sure.
Everybody, I'm definitely sure you could see it. Whenever there's an election announced globally, what it does is that it uplifts the rating, the status of that society. But every newspaper, I mean, go and read the Punch editorial on Sunday. And these are editorial. It has never happened before where we have bad editorial globally and internally, where people are saddened. Go to the airport. If you're not sure, but I just, when you finish this program, go out on the street and ask people, how do you feel? And they'll tell you. So Nigerians have passed vote of no confidence, not the chairman of Labour Party. An issue of BVAS and everything, we have legally, within the law, approached INEC requesting to inspect the materials on which they conducted the election. And I believe they are cooperating. Even when they said they will configure, they've said they are going to put it at the back end server so that we'll be able after the election. And for me, we don't want to disrupt the process, electoral process that is ongoing. We want to do things in an organized manner because at the end of the day, it's our country.
But have you been granted that unfettered access now? It's just 2 days to...
Yes, we've been granted that, but you know they're going to do elections, so they said when they finish the election, they'll give us the ABC, which for me is okay.
Okay.
Let them do whatever they want to do so that we can have, and I pray that this one become better than the last one.
Still on the election, it was a shocker that you won Lagos, and not one, at least I've heard two members of your party say that the votes that went to the Labour Party from Lagos during the presidential election actually was about 900,000. And I'm just wondering how believable that is, if the accredited number of accredited voters is 1.347 million, and what went to the presidential candidate of the APC, who, by the way, is also very popular in Lagos, is 572,606 votes. How possible is it that you would have secured about 900,000 votes in Lagos? So what would have gone to the presidential candidate of the APC?
I can assure you that the position announced by INEC is false. It's not on. I don't know exactly what it would have been, but I can show you.
But you have your results.
Our votes are far more than that. These are not issue of contention, which I don't intend to say there, but our figures are far more than that.
And you know what about Peter Obi? He's very, very intelligent. He does things in a manner that he doesn't want to implicate anybody. The way he speaks, he doesn't want to implicate the judiciary. He doesn't want to talk bad things about the country. So sometimes I wonder where this kind of person comes from. He's not a regular politician, he's not the normal kind of politician we do see, he's not the normal kind of politician we are expecting. So this guy is just too good, and he's intelligent, he's wise, he doesn't speak that fast, he speaks so slow, delivering his points. He's always on point. He's always, no matter the way the presenters want to push issues on him or push issues at him, making him, persuading him to say what he's not supposed to say. But he keeps saying what he has to say, things that he has to say that he thinks will be of benefit to the hearing of the public. Just keep watching and don't forget to share, like, and comment. Thank you.